What had happened was this. Yeah. Um, we've always had two dogs. I don't know. We just always thought that one of them needed someone else to play with. And we had Stella. Stella is a boxer, and boxers like to play, and Stella was a player. Stella played and played and played and played and played, and was getting to what, boxers get the zoomies. She zoomed all over the place, and it was overwhelming. And she was by herself because we lost Murphy the Wonder Pet. Murphy was a white boxer with a tail. He had it when we found him, so we let him keep it. But Murphy, we got him at the Plano Pound, and he was so skinny. You could see his little spine, you could see his ribs. He had been there for like 9 months. They had him on a bite hold, and he was so sweet. He didn't bite anybody that didn't need bitten. We know that after having him for years. But Murphy came pre-cleaning, self-cleaning. He knew all of his commands. He didn't get on a bed that you didn't invite him into. He was awesome. Murphy became a therapy dog because he would walk beside me, and he gave the best hugs to the people that were in bed in retirement homes and memory centers. I remember we went into a memory center once just to introduce ourselves. We were going to come back the next day for a real visit, and we met this guy named Eddie. And I asked Eddie, I said, Eddie, we're coming back tomorrow. Are you going to be here? And Eddie said, why? What do you know? I don't know anything. I thought maybe your people were going to come take you to the grocery or something. He goes, no, I'm going to be here unless you know something. I'm like, okay. It's like, what do you know? But anyway, Stella was alone, so we thought that she needed a Stanley, just like the movie or the play. After a margarita lunch, I went to the McKinney Pound looking for a puppy, and Stanley was so tiny and so cute, and he cuddled up in my lap and didn't make a peep or a noise. And I thought, he's just gonna stay like this. And he completely did not stay like that. He's a PitBull mix, and when you give him a project and some time, he will accomplish it. And we have mice. No, we had a field behind us. We had a field to the north of us and a field to the west of us. And when they blade those fields, the mice come running, and they get into that shed, and he can hear them. He can hear anything. If there's a garage door opening 6 houses down, they can hear it, and they have something to say about it. So he wasn't allowed in the shed, and he decided that one day that the shed didn't need doors, so he ripped those doors off. And then there was a rodent in there that he decided he needed to get to, so he put the shed on its side. And we weren't home that day, so that's what happened. So yeah, he hasn't destroyed anything inside the house, but outside the house where there's rodents, and thank God they stay outside the house. Yeah, that's what he does. That's what happened.